ஹலோ ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ், அனைவருக்கும் வணக்கம். தமிழ் ஆக்டர்ஸ் அண்ட் ஆக்ட்ரஸஸ் இங்கிலீஷ் இன்டர்வியூ பற்றி தான் இந்த வீடியோ ஃபுல் எல்லோரும் வாட்ச் பண்ணுங்கள். உங்களுக்கு பிடித்த எந்த ஆக்டர்ஸ் அண்ட் ஆக்ட்ரஸஸோட இங்கிலீஷ் ரொம்ப பிடிச்சிருக்குன்னு எனக்கு கமெண்ட் பாக்ஸில் எல்லோருமே மெசேஜ் பண்ணுங்கள். சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணாதவங்க கண்டிப்பாக என்னோட சேனல் மறக்காமல் சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணுங்கள்.
All happened just like that. I was shooting for my Tamil movie Rajni Murugan at that time. That's when Kishore approached me regarding Nenu Shailaja. At that time I was in Hyderabad shooting for another Telugu movie.
Shakals or Himmatwala. But the thing with our industry is it's very unpredictable. And the fate of a film is really not in your hands. And the way it gets received also is not in your hands.
Deep down in your heart, you want to succeed in your own language, right?
See, Hindi is has a national reach.
Yes.
So of course, when you're proud of it.
Of course, always what comes before we've done will be compared to that. But we're doing the best of what we can with our technology at this present point of time. I'm sure a few years down the lane, even Indian cinema already we are like all over the place, like doing really well. If you see a lot of movies.
Not happening. Okay. This is the way you should respect people. This is the way you should talk and all that. I think that's why I like Anamika.
Okay.
Because she's not someone who's like very strong from the very beginning.
Okay.
She's strong when the situations are like that.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
No, I wouldn't have. Because for me, everything that happens behind the scenes is her. Everything. Even in terms of emotionally motivating me or encouraging me. And we have a proper mother-daughter relationship. Where
But more of
the bucket challenge.
I nominated a couple of my friends, and as soon as I put that, I was like, oh my god. And I'm not basically a nicey person. I don't like being in the cold, but it's for an awareness. So yes, everyone who's watching, try it, do it, spread the awareness.
So thank you so much for sparing us some time.
It is. So it's very, very difficult to be celeb. But that's the price we pay for a beautiful relationship between us and the fans. Because the kind of fans we have, we don't even see their faces. I remember I met with an accident in 2002. There were many people who walked to Tirupati.
Yes.
I won't lie, I'm not following any routine. Yes, I have been on a very strict regime until 2-3 months back. Once I started shooting continuously for 2 films simultaneously, I somehow couldn't find time for workout on my...
If Ega was one turning point in my career, AA was another turning point in my career. I think I learned from Trivikram that need to make everybody comfortable around me. I remember so many websites saying with Rangasthalam Samantha steals her ability to judge scripts. And I was like, okay, okay, I'll take it.
Yes, I think I consider myself very lucky and privileged to be able to live my dreams.
Right. Indeed, is your dream more to be a motor racing driver?
I'd love to make a living.
And it was nice working with Prabhu, but a tough experience as Prabhu is a perfectionist. Until he gets the best, there is no rest. So I would say it's better actor-director relationship. That's good.
Over the last few years, how has the Tamil film industry changed?
Audiences.
See, actually, it's only the media, actually, they made it so big, really, to be frank with you. And now they are comparing Rajinikanth with Amitabh Bachchan. To be frank with you, in the cinema world, Rajinikanth is only a king, probably a king. But Amitabh Bachchan is an emperor.
You're being very modest.
No, it's a fact. So don't compare emperor.
I wouldn't know the difference between a good lecture and a bad lecture. For I've never done that. I've just spoken to people. And all that I've learned has been extramural, outside the walls of the ones. Like
ground with CG in Robo, but in this one it's more about prosthetics. And it's going to be, we have seen that in a couple of Tamil films too, but here he's taken it to another level. Sure. So I knew that I was part of something very, very important happening. And
Right.
I know in my mind that this is not like, okay, another film of mine and then my next film is going to be pegged according to this.
Right.
I'm very clear.
Performance. But as I said, with Gajini, when Amir sir gave us a lot of respect, recognizing that film and taking it pan-India level, making it even larger, gave us a lot of respect and a lot of recognition for an actor like me, for directors Murugadas sir. We again got another launching pad. So same happened with Singham. The Singham brand became even bigger when Mr. Ajay Devgan sir and Rohit Shetty, they both joined hands. So I'm happy the sensibilities are connecting. We did this film not thinking it will cross borders, not cross, who loves people, who's so compassionate about people, and his romance, his girlfriend, his first job, his family, and then how a happy life can be shattered in a huge city because you can never say why me, and anything could happen to you, and it all, at the end of the film says be careful in your life.
And that's how normal life is all about.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, that's what happens to all of us. One day we are all very happy and then suddenly things will go wrong. And why are you laughing?
No, it's not in your control, basically.
Yeah. Suddenly things go wrong. Suddenly you realize when you wake up in the morning, like, why?
this?
Why?
And why me?
Why me?
Yeah.
That's what happened. After I started working with him, I realized,
Why me?
why me?
Nice
Good one.
question, good one. Why you, Kajal? Actually, why you? So then he came up with this script.
Should be to have cut down on the celebrations. But the spirit should continue. I understand that people from across the country
signate these two letters and come up and say Vishal's nomination is rejected. Why couldn't I see them, or why couldn't they bring forth the witness the situation in front of me? I could have spoken to them. They could have told in front of me. They could have told in front of everyone.
And watching the film, then
that's a major plus for you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it is not like that. People are trying to push it like that. And as I told you, why I didn't even apologize for the beep song issue was because when I do something and if I've hurted someone and if I would have wantedly released something and
he's mastered his art well, and he exactly knows what he wants, and he takes the best out of his actors, and I'm very thankful to him for giving me this character, for giving me the script, for giving me Shamitab, and working with Amitji is...
And this film is not only important for me, it's for the whole team. It's important because it's been nominated in most of the categories. So definitely it is going to win. I'm crossing my fingers and I hope it will win. And
he becomes historic in just that one moment. There is a huge lesson to be learned on things like that. Everybody keeps saying success is when the right opportunity meets the right preparation, right?
We have a quick rapid fire round. How do you feel like getting so many female fans, all that?
Fantastic. I always see a lot of female fans of me on my online social media stuff and things like that. It's good. It's a nice feeling because it's always like this, no? Like for male actors.
The way I know the people in my state, or my circle. So I can connect with South India. Maybe Tamil or Telugu, Malayalam, I can easily connect with them because we are very close culture, similar cultures. But when I come to Hindi, that I should know the culture most. Language is not the biggest barrier because we can. I was working in Dubai for 3 years. I used to speak Hindi fluently. Now it's been 16 years, so I don't have a touch with it. So.
It's not very rooted culturally. It needs to be some neutral kind of film. That's one. And the traffic and rains is also very bothersome. That's Bombay. Yeah.
When I did the movie with Tanuja, I still struggled. I still had the South Indian accent coming, the nasal twang, but I do have a habit of mimicking. Like if I spend half an hour with you, I'll probably start laughing like you. My mom used to find out कि मैं किसके साथ हूँ.
Same thing.
Same thing.
Like that happens. Same thing. Same.
I always start talking like the person that I was spending time with.
Exactly.
Happens.
That's amazing.
That's sponge thing
Yeah.
talking about.
But the thing is, that's great for the job, but in real life, you're almost like come across as fake, like because I have an accent, if I spend time with an American for a while and all that. So language is great.